sign of the times, prairie communities turning into ghost towns.
But one Alberta community is fighting back. The village of Vilna, about 150 kilometers northeast of Edmonton, doesn't want to fade away into the history books, so it's reinventing itself with a $1 million makeover to attract business and tourists. It's become a common sight in small-town Alberta, abandoned buildings left to fade away. But the residents of this old prairie railway town refuse to give in to Father Time.
The buildings, for the most part, are originally, what they did look like at the time when they were built.
It's out with the old and in with the new in the village of Vilna. Rather than see their community turn into another prairie ghost town, the residents have given their village a $1 million facelift.
And if you want to see something of the history of Alberta and, go back in time and see what it was like at the turn of the century, Vilna's the place to come to.
Thanks to provincial funding and private donations, a walk down Main Street today now comes complete with period-style storefronts and signs, 1920 lampposts and boardwalks.
We actually went and looked up all the pictures that we could possibly find of all the old buildings, and we did have some really good shots of what the stores did look like. And so there was a lot of research done.
So once you've seen all the sights outside, you have to come inside to the oldest pool hall in Alberta. And here, you can watch Joe beat Walter at pool. And the old pool hall wasn't just for playing billiards. You could also get your hair cut. Lily's husband, Bill, was the barber. He passed away a few years ago. They owned this popular gathering spot for over 60 years. Locals still like to shoot a game or two, using the hall's original cues and balls, some dating back to the 20s.
A long time ago, the kids at dinner time, this thing was plumb full. I have to give my husband a hand to handle the business. He would be cutting hair, and I used to live in the back, and I used to pop in and give him a hand.
While the pool hall thrived back then, it wasn't the same for the barber shop. You could call it a sign of the times.
And it was quite busy then, and we made quite a nice living out of it. But then when the Beatles came in, the hair started growing long, and my husband kind of didn't have that business he used to before.
Really, you blame the Beatles for the barber shop?
Yes, sort of, yes. When they came in, that was it for haircuts.
And the principal at the local school remembers the pool hall very well.
The teachers reported that the class is empty. Well, where are they? In the pool room. So I come and get them, and of course some of them were kind of sneaky, and I turned my back and they're back here again.
So as Vilna works hard to preserve its past, its residents are looking toward the future. They've got big dreams for their tiny town.
We don't want our town to die and become a ghost town. We want to keep it up and the best way we can. Yes, to have everybody stay here, not run away.
You're blaming the Beatles.
Yes.
The barbershop. If you'd like to find out more about this colorful little town and its rich history, check out Vilna's website. Here it is. It'll also tell you how to get a walking tour brochure that guides you through the town's points of interest.
It's really quite a nice little town, isn't it? I like the storefronts, the old Wild West
and the
kind of look.
lampposts. Yeah, they did a nice job.
They did a really good job.
Very colorful.
Yeah, good job.